fight on the road this past weekend. Talk a little bit about what it means for somebody like Jamie Smith to come in, find a goal at the death, and what that means for not only him, the team, and you as a coach.
Well, I mean, the number one thing is that, you know, you're really, it's a great moment because you're happy for the player. He's been rewarded for his hard work, you know, which has been fantastic. So, you know, injuries are the worst thing for every player, you know. They're even harder for coaches sometimes, but it's part of the game. We know that. He's been out for a while. So to come back the way he has, he's been very aggressive, very assertive. He hasn't shied away from any tackles. He's winning balls in the air. He's competing. His distribution has been good. And then for him to come forward there in that 97th minute to get the winner, to get that tying goal was fantastic. So, you know, really happy for him. He gets on Team of the Week, which he should be. Yeah, and he's competing. So he's a great example, you know, to see that sometimes when you go through the tough times and the adversity and the fight, you have to continue to not give up. And he hasn't given up, and that's a great message to the rest of the players.
Looking ahead to this weekend with playing CFC, last time out both times, especially last time out, you know, unfortunate lapse in the way that we played for 4 or 5 minutes. Talk about how the team has looked to turn around and make sure that we can come out with a result this weekend and you know, continue some decent form.
Yeah, I mean, it comes down to two things really. You know, the mental lapses. You know, you've got to try to decrease that percentage throughout games. You know, if you could stay mentally focused for longer stretches in the game, you're going to be able to compete. And the other part of it is positional discipline. You know, I've been working hard in training here about players just staying in their shape, you know, being responsible more for, if you're a right-sided midfielder, be a right-sided midfielder. Don't get yourself caught on top of the center back. You know, if you're a holding six, be that holding six. If you're a striker, stay in the center of the park as much as you can, 36 yards from goal. So, you know, we're always talking about this, and I think that we can match up really well with them. Look, I mean, we were managing the game extremely well at Wake Med at their place, and yeah, 3 minutes, you know, long throw in doesn't get cleared properly, and then you know the finish, and then it takes 2-3 minutes for teams to score against you. We can't let that happen. You know, we know they're a difficult side to compete against, and it's going to be a battle on Saturday night.